Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about an SUV made by a brand that makes only SUVs. I have your attention. Actually wrong, I don't, but the car is going to have your attention. Not just yours, but the world's attention because of the name, the brand, the reputation. So pray, ladies and gentlemen, pray to the lords and gods who created this. As if you don't know, the name is the 2020 Defender. Many Indians are going to be buying this for many different reasons, but not every Indian will be buying it because it's a very capable off-roader. Most of us would be interested in that one single big thing, which is the way it looks. It stands out easily from the sea of BMW X5s or the similar same-looking German luxury SUVs. To be honest, in fact, this looks like an Amitabh Bachchan or Daniel Day-Lewis to me. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. But I'm going to be doing just that, what you plan on doing with this car, which is I plan on buying it and I plan on putting in my family, my son in it, and then go out camping. Here's all that the 2020 Defender will help me or you with when we go out on an outing.
The interior of a car that you are going to buy to go out on an outing are important because it's almost like sitting in your living room, so furniture matters. So the furniture is made for large storage shelves and plenty of room for all that you would want to keep, including food items, snacks for the times when you would get hungry. And of course, in the center is a 10-inch touchscreen, Land Rover's latest PV Pro infotainment suite. The Defender 110 can seat up to 8 passengers and of course will cocoon them all in comfort, decent amount of luxury, and most important, it will bestow them with simplicity. To sum it up, the new 2020 Defender, it's big, yes. It's comfortable, yes. And the most standout feature of the Defender is the amount of cameras that you get, giving you a view in every direction, almost making it an out-of-body experience.
I'm going to assume that you have the same set of questions that I had before I got to sample the 2020 Defender. And the biggest question was, if I buy it, will my family be impressed with the interiors? When you compare the insides of this purpose-built focused car to the luxury SUVs, is it going to be as impressive? Is your family, folks, friends, relatives, are they going to be happy? Are they going to hold you in high regard? Absolutely yes. Just looking at the dash, it's very delectable to look at, very fresh. The design, of course, has storage spaces accommodated in the dash. It's basic, it's minimalistic, and then there's plenty of storage spaces around you too. Everything that you can touch, by the way, is going to be washable in this car, and the fit and finish and the quality of that is just pristine. And then, of course, there's this huge, humongous abyss of a secret hole that is, by the way, chilled. They didn't put a huge touchscreen into this off-roader. It doesn't need it. What it needs is this very size of a touchscreen that is endlessly customizable. The purpose of it is to make sure that no function of the car is more than 2 clicks away. Now this is one of those cars where a sunroof should be rightfully called a moonroof. There are more applications of the roof in this car, we'll come to that later. Here inside, the floors are not going to be very high, so you're going to be sitting in comfort. The front 2 seats are very broad. Another interesting fact here is this entirely digital instrument cluster where you could choose to have either 2 dials or 1 single dial, tachometer and speedometer, or just the speedometer, and just a host of other informations that you can either choose to display here or not have, like having the map entirely occupying the instrument cluster space, or then just having tire pressure monitoring system or whatever it is that you might like to have. I love how they've retained the essence of Defenders that you've seen in the past, the strong shoulder line, or if you just take a look at this area out here, it's quintessential Defender. Now keep in mind that this one is going to come up in 4 lifestyle packs, the Urban, Country, Adventure pack, and then the last one, which is the most hardcore one, would be the Explorer pack, the one that you and I should be going out for, because it then comes with a ladder and a roof rack, which means you can climb up the ladder, get on top of the roof, watch your stars or the moon while being tented up on the roof. The 2020 Defender allows you to do that. Let's continue here at the back. Pay attention, this is important. If you happen to be out on an outing and open this door out here, then you would want the door not to have a mind of its own. By that I mean, if the car were on an incline, then the door is going to push you out of its way just because of its own weight. That's not going to happen in this car, because as you see, it has no mind of its own unless you make up the mind to actually get it moving. Once you get it moving, the effort required is very less. But once it's standing still, it doesn't really move unless you give it that effort. So should the car be on an incline or a decline, the door here is just going to work with you in either opening or shutting it. Just goes to show the amount of thought they have put into making this a thoroughbred. When out on an outing, should you have the need to inflate your tires, then there is going to be a neat little air pump tucked to the left here and to the right, of course. Should you ever question, does the car have inverter? Can I use electrical appliances? Well, it has a 15 amp power socket, so you could power a fridge or a microwave. Now remember folks, there are 170 ways to accessorize your car, and that's really the best part of it. And if you want a sprinkler system for your outings, that goes inside here, the gear pack. What would you use a sprinkler system for? Well, of course, to wash your dog when it gets dirty, or to wash your car when it's dirty. Can I open the door? Is there any traffic coming in from the back? Well, if this happens to you a whole lot, because it does happen to me a whole lot, there is something called as the clear exit monitor installed in the car. So this little light that you see on the door, it's going to flicker faster or it's going to blink faster the moment it monitors and sees that there's something coming in from the back. So a great little safety feature installed on all 4 doors, not just the front or not just the driver. Have you seen this here? It's there on both the sides of the bonnet. Talk about being purpose-built. If you are to be out on an outing and want to be sipping a cup of coffee and keeping it here on the bonnet, making it a table, you could do that talking to whoever it is that you're talking and sipping. Well, I'm talking to you, and this is going to be the last part that I wish to be talking to you, which is, well, the Defender is going to be available in 3-door variant and 5-door variant. And of course, the 3-door variant starts at about 74 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The 5-door variant, which is what I'm interested in, starts at about 80 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Now keep in mind that these are all CBUs. Also keep in mind that you could be customizing the cars to your like and taste. Now let me know if you're drooling after the new Defender as much as I'm drooling in the comment section below.